Hi everyone, I'm Nia, and today I'm excited to take you on a journey through one of the most legendary chapters in Caribbean history, the Golden Age of Piracy. When most people think of pirates, they imagine treasure maps, parrots, and dramatic sea battles. But the truth behind this era is even more fascinating. So let's dive into what really happened on these vibrant waters between the late 1600s and early 1700s. To understand why piracy flourished, we have to start with the Caribbean itself. This region's geography created the perfect environment for bold opportunists. With thousands of islands, hidden coves, tricky currents, and narrow channels, sailors who knew the waters well could disappear almost instantly. At the same time, merchant ships were sailing predictable routes loaded with sugar, silver, spices, and manufactured goods. For many struggling sailors, the risk of piracy seemed worth the possible reward. Interestingly, a large portion of pirates were former Navy men, privateers, indentured servants, or enslaved people who had escaped bondage. Most weren't seeking fame, they were searching for survival, freedom, or simply a way to escape harsh maritime life. Life aboard a pirate ship wasn't the wild chaos we often picture. In fact, many ships operated as surprisingly democratic communities. Crews elected their captains, created written codes, and even voted leaders out if they became too harsh. Loot was divided according to rules everyone understood. In a world where navies paid poorly and punished severely, pirates created their own rough version of fairness. But this life was still incredibly dangerous. Diseases spread easily, storms struck without warning, and battles could end quickly and brutally. The line between adventure and disaster was always thin. Historians often divide the Golden Age into three overlapping waves. The first wave involved buccaneers, originally hunters on Hispaniola, who turned to raiding Spanish settlements and treasure fleets. The second wave, the one that captures our imagination the most, included some of the era's most notorious pirates. Because we must avoid real likenesses, I'll simply say these were figures whose reputations grew far beyond their actual lives, shaping how the world still imagines pirates today. There were also women who entered this male-dominated world and left behind stories that challenge our assumptions about maritime life. Their presence, although often filtered through fragmented records, reminds us that pirate society was more diverse than legend suggests. The final wave marked the decline. As powerful empires strengthened their navies, piracy became riskier and less profitable. Ports that once sheltered pirates now cooperated with authorities, pardons were offered to reduce pirate numbers, and merchant ships gained better protection. Within a few decades, the Golden Age faded away, leaving behind stories that would grow far larger than the real events that inspired them. What continues to fascinate us is the symbolic side of piracy, the idea of rejecting rigid authority and forming new rules on the open sea. Life was harsh, but within that hardship, pirates experimented with forms of democracy, compensation for injury, and shared decision-making. These ideas resonate with us because they reveal that even in lawless conditions, people searched for fairness, community, and autonomy. As we come to the end of our journey, the Golden Age of Piracy wasn't just about treasure and danger. It was shaped by geography, global trade, human struggle, and the desire for freedom in a world full of limits. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to help grow the channel.